What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Nolan Sports Talk, and today we got some breaking news for the Houston Texans. I did not expect to be on here saying that J.J. Watt has been released. I expected to say something like Deshaun Watson has been traded, but instead I'm saying J.J. Watt is being released. This is huge news for the NFL. He's on the market now, an easily Hall of Fame player. We can agree he's past his prime, but still a nice guy that can mentor the young guys. But I think that he should go to a big team that can possibly win next season because he deserves to win a Super Bowl. He's been stuck with the Houston Texans, and the Texans haven't been a bad team, honestly. I mean, their franchise has been making some bad moves recently, but other than that, I mean, he's been. I mean, the Texans have been making the playoffs consistently, but not anymore. They are just an awful team. So today we're going to be going over some teams that can snag him. I think he should, like I said, go to a team that he could win on. So starting off, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, well, this is already going into something that I just said. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are obviously a winning team. They just won the Super Bowl last week, less than a week ago. So this is definitely a team that he could go to. I mean, you saw the Bucks after they signed Tom Brady. They got a ton of guys. Rob Gronkowski came out of retirement. You saw them get Leonard Fournette, Antonio Brown. I mean, come on now. They could get anybody they want with Tom Brady. J.J. Watt is easily, possibly able to go to the Buccaneers if he wanted to. Plus, the Buccaneers would be already their defense is already amazing. This would just make it the best in the league. Like seriously, the Bucks, that would be an interesting team for him to go to. It really, really would, and it would probably most likely get him a title. Same with Tom Brady. Imagine he gets 8. Jeez. Yeah, I can definitely see this happening. Honestly. Moving on, the New England Patriots. Bill Belichick has made a lot of stuff happen in his career, and I think that he can make something happen with J.J. Watt. I think that he could easily recruit him, one of the greatest head coaches in the NFL history. And I think that they're probably able to sign him if they wanted to. They have a bit of money. They didn't do too great last season. Pretty sure they went 7-9, maybe 8-8 or something. But they had a lot of guys injured, and also a lot of guys who actually opted out. Marquise Lee opted out, Matt Lacoste opted out, Najee Torin opted out, Marcus Cannon. A lot of their guys opted out last season. Even actually, I'm seeing Dante Hightower and Patrick Chung and Brandon Bolden, so they're going to have a ton of their guys back next season. And with J.J. Watt, that could be a huge, huge gain for them. I think that they could be able to make the playoffs. And next season, if the Patriots do get, J.J. Watt, I mean, the AFC East could be looking at a total of 3 playoff teams, meaning the Bills, Dolphins, and Patriots. And I want to try to get parts 2 and 3 of the way too early NFL power rankings out before any major moves happens, because that could completely mess up my whole entire chart. But we're also gonna by the way, you're gonna start mentioning that we're gonna have like a weekly Miami sports news episode with the Heat and the Dolphins. So stay tuned for that. All news going on that weekly on Sundays. So another team here, I think that the Pats and Bucks could easily make that happen. But moving on, the Browns this would be interesting. They have Myles Garrett, who's a young player. T.J. Watt can mentor him. And Myles Garrett is already a monster. So if T.J. Watt could help him, that would be insane. That would really be insane. The Browns would have one of the best defenses in the league. They already have, maybe not the greatest, but Myles Garrett, Oliver Vernon, and then J.J. Watt. That would be at least one of the best D linemen in the league, no doubt. Of course, J.J. Watt is past his prime, like I said before. 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, though. He's definitely still got some of it in him. Moving on, the Los Angeles Chargers. By the way, we're getting these from Bleach Report. If you didn't know, we always do. Los Angeles Chargers. This would be a huge gain. Like I said before, he can mentor some of the young guys. Joey Bosa is definitely one of those young guys. He was drafted a couple years ago, so he's not too young anymore, like Nick Bosa, but he's definitely still kind of young. And I think that J.J. Watt could be it's extreme help for Joey Bosa and maybe even able to get the Chargers to the playoffs. I think that the Chargers could make the playoffs easily with Justin Herbert leading the team. And then one of my own that I have is the Steelers, because I think that the Steelers could team him up with TJ Watt, and JJ Watt and TJ Watt would be an insane team up. No doubt. Easily would be one of the best brother combos on a single team in the league. That would be insane. But those are the teams. We have the Bucks, Patriots, Browns, and Chargers, and then my team is the Steelers, and also the Packers possibly. I mean, get Aaron Rodgers some help, you know what I mean? But that's gonna wrap up. Stay tuned for more episodes coming soon. This one was kind of a shorter one, trying to find out where JJ Watt could land and that he requested a trade. So that's gonna wrap up. Hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for plenty of episodes coming soon. Peace.